Why is letting go of your old identity the only way to meet your future self? Think about it. We all want a better future, but we keep trying to build it using our old blueprints. If you feel completely stuck in your life right now, it is not because you lack motivation. It is because you are trapped by who you used to be. Welcome back to Earth Dragon Speaks. My name is Vin, and today let's break down 10 invisible identity traps that are quietly sabotaging your growth and the exact practical shifts you need to make today to finally break free. Let's get straight into it. The trap number one is the comfort zone trap. This is where we choose predictability over our own potential. Why do we stay in jobs we hate or relationships that drain us? Because somewhere a familiar misery feels safer than an unknown future. It's predictable to your brain, right? So, here is your coaching challenge for this week. Maybe just break one tiny routine. You may start with that side hustle you always think about, or buy yourself some new, clothes for the wardrobe. You can prove to your brain that change is not dangerous. Number two is the ghost of your past. Are you still making decisions today based on mistakes you made 3 years ago? I mean, sometimes it happens with me. If you are letting a version of you that no longer exists run your current life. Let's do a physical release. Maybe write your biggest past regret on a piece of paper. I know it won't make sense in the beginning, but just look at it and mentally say, I forgive you, and just rip it up. Release that younger version of you from prison. Okay, the third one is outgrown friendships. This one hurts, but we have to face it. Tell me, why do we keep hanging out with people who drain our energy? Usually it's just history. It's something that's familiar. You've known them forever. But remember this, you do not owe your future to your history. You don't need a dramatic fight. Just gently scale back your time and use those free hours to seek out communities or, people that actually match where you are heading. Number four is over identifying with your job. This is something that I can relate to. So let me tell you, your career is what you do. It is not who you are. And I understood this quite late in my age. But when your job title becomes your entire identity, right? A bad day at work feels like an existential crisis. Believe me when I say this, because I've met with multiple circumstances when it comes to this. And one day, if you just get laid off, you will feel like you lost your soul. And if you would have listened to my previous podcasts, episodes, you would have probably known by now. So if you ask my advice, maybe find a hobby this week that has absolutely nothing to do with money, status, or productivity. Maybe if you're good with painting and you haven't been painting all this while, maybe paint badly. Or I love playing video game. Maybe you can play a video game too. Just remind yourself who you are outside of a paycheck. So before we move to the next five traps, I want to ask you a serious question. Which of those first four traps resonated with you the most? You may drop it in the comments right now. I will be reading each and every single comment on Earth Dragon Speaks, and I want to know where you are at your own journey. And if you are loving this deep dive, maybe you can hit that subscribe button so that it will indicate and let me know that this is helping you somewhere. Let's move to number five. Trap number five is the people pleaser cage. I'm sure this will resonate with you because somewhere or the other, we have all been in that phase before. And unfortunately, some people remain in that phase for a very long time until it's too late to understand what exactly is to be, people pleasing. So tell me, why do you say yes to every single favor, even when your own plate is overflowing? Because you are addicted to external validation. But every time you say yes to someone else, you are saying no to yourself. Always remember that. So start small. Maybe the next time someone asks for something you don't want to do, just practice saying, I'm sorry, I won't be able to commit to that right now. Just no long fake excuses, just a polite, firm boundary. Number six is the perfectionist freeze. I would like to be honest with you. I suffer from this from time to time. Let's be honest. You are not actually a perfectionist. You are just terrified of being judged. So you delay starting your dream project. Um, I feel like I'm talking to myself right now. So the solution here is to drastically lower the bar. Give yourself permission to make a trash version first. Just write a terrible first draft. Record a messy first video. I mean, you can go ahead and take a look at my videos. None of them are perfect, but you cannot fix zero work, but you can fix a bad work, right? Number seven is labeling yourself permanently. Tell me, how often do you say, I'm just bad with money, or I'm not a creative person? I mean, these are just, a couple of instances I'm telling you. So you are treating a temporary habit like a permanent life sentence. So here is a simple mental shift. You can add the word yet. So change it to, I haven't learned how to manage money yet. That one tiny word will open the door for your future self. Number eight is chasing someone else's dreams. This is actually one of the most serious traps you can ever, come across. This is why so many people hit a midlife crisis. They realize they climbed a ladder that was leaning against the wrong wall. So, are you living a life designed to get approval from your parents or society? Look at your biggest goal right now and ask yourself honestly, do I actually want this, or am I just trying to make someone else proud? So, point number nine is waiting for a sign. Stop waiting for a magical moment of absolute clarity before you change your life. It may not be, I'm not talking about, certain things that you may have to wait for a divine timing. But all I'm saying is the perfect time is a myth. We used to avoid taking risk. You think you need clarity before you take action, but the truth is the exact opposite. Clarity only comes after you start moving. And I'm telling you from my own experience. So, action will create information. So, pick a direction and just take one messy step today. We have finally come to the final trap, number 10, the fear of being judged. So, you might be holding yourself back because you're scared of people from your past will say, you've changed. I want you to reframe that completely. When people say you've changed, right? Just smile and say, thank you. Change is the only point of being alive, guys. If your old circle is perfectly comfortable with your new growth, you are not growing fast enough. I just wanted to say that meeting your future self requires leaving the baggage of your old identity at the door. It is scary, yes, it is uncomfortable, but it is the only way forward. So, if this video woke something up inside you today, maybe share it with one person who needs to hear it. And Thank you for listening to Earth Dragon Speaks. Keep growing, keep evolving, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, take care.